I was thinking today about friendship. I know it's something I've talked about many times, but it's important. And you've listened to me brag about my friends and discuss why you should devote time and energy to cultivating the right type of relationships. Not just because you have fun, but because the benefits of having good friends are just so great. Conversely, I've also talked at length about the dangers that come from continuing to entertain staticky friends, air quotes, who are really more like enemies wearing smiles. It's truly disgusting when you realize how treacherous people are, and there's no reason for it a lot of times because you aren't actually doing anything to them. That would make sense. But in reality, if anything, you're probably being a good friend, helpful, encouraging, doing all the things, none of which is reciprocated if you think about it. And I'm not suggesting that relationships should be transactional. That's not what any good relationship or friendship is about. But there should be some give and take on both parts. That's how you both show that you care, that you're listening, that you're invested. That care piece is very, very important. The friends I have now, they show care without thought. It's tangible. But in the past, I had one friend I remember clearly, and this is, friend in air quotes, who would always explain me to people. Cal is so this, Cal is so that, Cal is so fabulous, she'd say, wearing this weird smirk slash sneer as she explained away one of my outfits after someone complimented me. She was always doing that, even after I checked her about it. Ultimately, she did something I couldn't forgive, and, I got rid of her. But I did not miss her after she was gone. And that too is telling. But lemons like her are the reason that I know the difference between good and bad friends. I've been gaslit, abandoned, lied to, stolen from, used, you name it. And I swear, all of that hoe shit led me here and now to the wonderful women who are currently in my life who encourage me to have faith and they help me without being asked. I mean, one of my friends to this day once offered me her car. I was out of work and building my business, and my old car needed repairs. I had the money, to fix it. Thank God I always seem to have money. But when money's going out and very little money is coming in, you worry. But I woke up one morning to a text that she'd sent at like 6 a.m. offering me one of her two cars. She said she'd fly me out to get it, that I needed access to a safe, reliable vehicle without stressing over money, and she was happy to share. Boy, did I cry. Oh my God, I just cried. But I called her that morning, trying not to sniffle into the phone because I didn't want her to know. But, she knows me, so she could tell. She's just like, Kellye, stop this fuss. But I couldn't. I was just so grateful, that someone would offer me something that I needed before I could even ask. It really just meant the world to me. And that's why I spend time talking to you guys about the value of friendship and how to discern a good friend from a bad friend and why it's so important for you to cultivate the right types of relationships and why you really must not ever underestimate the value of good friends. And you certainly should never, ever settle for a faux friend because when you do, you're basically blocking the path for someone better to come into your life. Someone who really and truly cares for you, someone who'll be excited to spend time with you and encourage you and help you when you need it, and sometimes before you'll even ask for the help. And then you can care for that person in return. That reciprocity, it matters because good friends are like gold.